patch that they released for the 7.11. So it looks like they've changed the formulas for the buyback and also the net worth, or basically the net worth swings that were happening as of late since I guess the 7.0 patch. They've kind of reversed those. But first, I'm just going to go into an in-depth example of basically what this formula means here. If you just look at it, it doesn't really give you an idea, so it's best to go through an example. So I'm going to use my pudge game, so a roaming hero. I could use my Luna as well, but I won't do that example, but I'll just do the pudge real quick here. So let's go to the graphs, and let's first go over what the formula was before. So it was basically 100 plus your level squared times 1.5 plus game time times 0.25. That doesn't really mean much, so let's go through the example, okay? So we'll do an early game example and a mid to late game, and like I said, I'll use my roaming pudge as the guinea pig here. So let's do this. So let's see player level. Let's start at level 6, and that looks like it's about 13 minutes. So yeah, about 13 minutes. So then the formula, we just plug in the numbers and we get 100 plus 6 squared, which is 36, times 1.5, plus 13 times 0.25, and that works out to 100 plus 54 plus 3.25, which is a buyback cost of 157.25. So this is the old formula. So this is what it used to cost to buy back. After this patch, it'll be different, which is basically now. Now it's going to be different. This was what it used to be. So let's go over the late or mid-game example. I didn't really level much in this game because it was we lost this game. So anyways, let's go with the 18, level 18. So at that point it looks like it's about 42 minutes. So the buyback cost would basically be 18 squared times 1.5 plus 42 times 0.25 plus 100, which works out to 596.5. So it looked like before your level had a pretty big impact on what your buyback cost was, but with the new formula, which is 100 plus net worth divided by 13, doesn't really care about your hero level as much as your net worth. So your buyback cost is going to go up based on your net worth as opposed to your hero level. So just taking those numbers again, let's go to the level 6, which was at about, what was the time? 13 minutes, I think. So I had a net worth of about 1979. So 100 plus 1979 divided by 13, which works out to about 252.23. So 2000 net worth, basically my buyback cost was higher than it would have been under the old system if we use the new system. And that's mainly because it's based off of a larger number. 18 squared times 1.5 was, 6 squared plus 1 times 1.5 was only 54. In this case, that's not the same. And then 13 times 0.25 only gave me 3.25. So that number that we added before was only, I guess, not even it was a tiny fraction of what it is. Well, it was about half of what it is here. So buyback went up by 70, no, not 70, about 100, almost 100 gold, because it was 157.25 before and now it's 252.23. Now if we take a look at level 18, which was at about the 42-minute mark, I have a net worth of 9729. Once again, here the net worth the buyback cost goes up by about 200 gold, just under 200. So the gist of it is buybacks are going to cost more now, but it will be dependent on your net worth. So if you're doing really bad in the game, your buyback might actually work out to be cheaper than what it would have been in the past because it was based off of level versus net worth. So for supports, the buybacks will probably be cheaper than for carries. That's basically what it works out to. And another change that they made is there's no cost to buying back, in the sense that you don't lose gold. there's no gold penalty on getting last hits after you buy back. And then the net worth or the AOE changes that they made basically reflect the same thing. You're just going to get less gold for getting kills on supports and more gold for getting kills on carries. That's basically what this formula says. So I hope you guys enjoyed that slightly in-depth look at the formulas that they've released for the new patch, which came out yesterday. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below, or suggestions or what you'd like me to do next, and I'll do that. Thanks for watching.